it's your girl Erin. Today I want to talk about my favorite zombie reads because I spent the entire morning watching Shaun of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, 28 Days Later, and 28 Weeks Later. So, first off, we have ColtBrooke by Tim Levin. This is a standalone novel, and I'm almost halfway through it. And it takes place deep in the Appalachian Mountains in a facility that's trying to find a way to a parallel universe because there's overpopulation in this world that they're trying to get to another world so they can sort of expand their population so there's room for everyone. And I was into it mainly because it takes place on the Appalachian Trail, and every summer and autumn my dad takes me camping there. Mainly it's Stokes State Forest in northern New Jersey, and I love it there. So even though I knew virtually nothing about the book, I saw Appalachian Trail and I thought, yep, I'm buying it. So that's what I did. And I'm totally into it. It's giving me a lot of good ideas for short stories that have a zombie base. But then I'm also reading the Feed series by Mira Grant, which is a pseudonym for Shawn McGuire. So this book is part of the Newsflesh trilogy, in which there's Feed, Deadline, and Blackout. And in a science fictional 2014, the human race has defeated cancer, stopped the common cold, but it made an infection that spread faster than any wildfire ever could. And the people that have been affected became mindless, thinking only to feed. And 20 years into the future, daring and reckless zombie bloggers Georgia and Shawn Mason discover a conspiracy that leads to the creation of the zombies, and it's become the biggest thing they're ever blogging about. And this book has been rated a 4 out of 10 stars, so a lot less than perfect. But I read the first few chapters of the book, ignoring the bad reviews, and I thought to myself, my brother and I are pretty much daring and reckless people. And you know that meme, dude, hold my beer and watch this? I don't even need to say to my brother, hold my beer and watch this, because I'll just do the stupid stuff. And so, going camping and hiking, ziplining, archery, rock climbing, gunnery classes, etc., we do all that, so riding a motorcycle to save our lives from zombies seems like something we would kind of do together if we were living in a zombie apocalypse universe. So if you read Feed, you will understand that reference, because it is so worth it. It just jumpstarts you right into the book, and I was thinking, wow, I get whiplash from that one motorcycle ride. That's awesome. So, as you know, in like 2009, 2010, the movie World War Z was made, and that starred Brad Pitt. I can't believe I blanked out on his name for a moment. But World War Z is by Max Brooks, and it is an oral representation of the zombie war. So this is a standalone novel, and the movie is actually one of my mom's and I favorite zombie movies. Like, we will watch it every week almost religiously, to the point of we will be repeating the lines that are said in the movie. And even though the movie is a lot different from the book, and that's an understatement, my mom and I love the book, we love the movie, it is so good, we watch it so much that my dad, anytime he comes into the living room, he's like, hey Bernadette, hey Erin, what are you watching for a family movie night? And my mom and I are just like, World War Z, and my dad's like, oh, great. But it's just so funny. And in World War Z, the book, it's an oral history of the zombie war inspired by George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, in part, with modern-age zombie movies. And I really like the zombie narrative, so it's a must-read for me. Barnes & Noble rates the book at a 4.3 out of 5 stars, and in the movie adaptation of the book, there was a thing called The 10th Man that was mentioned by the guy in Jerusalem, and when I checked online, the thing actually exists. It's not called The 12th Man, but it's real. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. Like, literally, they do have a plan for the zombie apocalypse, but I just think, wow, that's, like, really incredible. So anyway, I think I've talked your ear off enough for today about my favorite zombie reads. So anyway, keep watching those zombie horror movies and keep reading those zombie novels. So, I'm I'm going to get back to reading since I have a huge bookshelf that I need to get reading. So, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and have a great day, everyone.